Today I'm going to share my mermaid dream testimony. Before I go a little bit too far, I just want to do a brief example, uh, give somebody some insight on what it is.
Mermaid. Mermaid. Fabled marine creature, half woman, half fish. Number
Um, that's exactly what it is. But you see how they said fabled marine creatures? It's nothing that's a fable about a mermaid. So, I usually keep a notebook or a notepad about my dreams, especially if they were significant. I talked about in my video the truth about spiritual warfare, how things happen in the spiritual before they happen in the physical. Also, very important to understand that all dreams are not from God. It is actually the enemy's job to send us dreams of confusion, whether that's confusion in your church, in your home, about yourself, dreams of death. It's very important to understand that everything is not from God, and this is why discernment is very important. Um, a lot of people have different gifts. Joseph was a dreamer, for example, in the Bible, and he was able to testify and reveal dreams, just as God gave Daniel the ability to reveal dreams at a certain point. But to get back on topic, the dream that I had about the mermaid. It was actually like a mansion party with rappers. And in my previous old life, I was always surrounded by that. And so it was a mansion party, and in the mansion party, men could have sex with whoever they wanted to. Women was throwing themselves on the men, and men throwing themselves on the woman, and the likewise. Um, but it was a staircase, you know, those big, long, fancy staircases that kind of wrap all the way around and come down. And it was a woman sitting at the edge of the staircase, and a very beautiful woman. She had light brown hair. It was curled. It was straight, but it was curled. And she had brown eyes, and she had on a corset on the top, like a corset with like her chest pumped high up, and then she had a fish as the bottom of her half. So basically, she was a mermaid. Um, I've been going through spiritual warfare. I've been casting down the marine kingdom in my prayers profusely for quite some time now. And just in a matter of a few days of me really focusing on that topic, um, this is a dream that was given to me, and I want to share it to others. So this woman was sitting on the staircase. She was a mermaid. She's very seductive, and she was speaking to me. Before I go to sleep at night, I always pray and I send fire on the things that'll try to astral project in my dreams or disturb my sleep, and I ask God to send an angel to put their hand on my head and allow me to sleep peacefully. But there's no rest on this earth. So the woman in the dream said that she wasn't jealous, that she couldn't have sex with the man because she did it in a different way. And before I can even ask her what she meant, her eyes were brown, but then they turned like an electric blue, and like a laser shot out of her eyes and a portal opened. She had opened a portal. Um, we know that portals are real. I recommend you research the Anasazi people, understand CERN, they're opening portals of darkness. So portals are very real. So it made sense why she opened that portal of darkness with her eyes. When I've studied previous mermaid testimonies, um, usually when they're entering into a covenant or doing something demonic, their eyes might turn very red or a different color. So her eyes turned laser blue and she opened up a portal. And inside of this portal, it stayed a portal. It was like no, you know those text boxes, like a circle, and you just watching the circle. So I'm watching a portal, and it's actually two people in bed fornicating, a man and a woman. And the man and the woman are lying in bed fornicating, and spiritually they cannot see what's going on around them because we wrestle against things that we cannot see. So they're laid up cuddling just like anybody else would be in the bedroom, right? And the mermaid says, this is how I destroy them. And instantly she sent a big green snake, humongous. She sent a python snake into the bed with them, and it began to suffocate them. It was wrapping around the man and the woman simultaneously, crushing them, like killing them basically. And as I said, she said, this is how I destroy them. Now, after she sent the big green snake, the python, to suffocate them to death, like I said, the man and the woman, they couldn't see. They were just continuously fornicating. Um, it was no sexual act going on in the dream, descriptive, vivid, nothing like that. They were just laying in bed together. But my dream told me that they were in fornication. So basically, um, if you are fornicating or you out there in a sexual act and you know that you don't have a covenant with God, um, you're allowing the demonic in. So she sent the python spirit on them. Afterwards, she had a long chain. It was like pearls, made out of pearls. Um, think about a pearl necklace. So she had a pearl necklace, and she also used that weapon to strangle the two in bed. Like she literally strangled them as if they were being murdered. Now, um, additional demon came, or agent came, whatever you want to call it. It was in all black. You could not see the face. If you have a dream and you cannot see the face of a person, they're unidentified. 10 times out of 10, that is a demon in your dream. So this was an unidentified creature in the dream, and they had also went into the bedroom um to steal and kill the people as well. And um, I just continued, she continued to talk to me, and she told me this is how people are destroyed. This is how I go on to people and destroy them. And it appeared as though this is how soul ties were made. This is why she was tying the two together and sending the snake around them and choking them with the pearls. And an additional demon came to also murder them in spirit, basically. So that dream testimony is very quick, but um, when I woke up, I had realized, when I was in fornication, imagine what was being done spiritually. Um, just something that you want to incorporate into your prayers. You want to ask God to loose you from any soul ties that you may have formed, and that they will loose you as well. And you just want to bind and rebuke any spirit that has been sent upon you. It's just very, very important to understand that the things that we see or that are put out, it's hard to understand something that you never searched for. That's why it's important to not have this religious spirit and feel like, well, if I wasn't taught it, then there's no need to be taught it. Like for example, in school, we're taught George Washington was the first president, um, and that he Christopher Columbus found America, or we know whatever they want to say, but those people were actually slave owners, and George Washington was not the first president. So if you want to learn the truth in life, you have to go search for it. And just the additional videos that I'll be putting out on my dreams will will definitely maybe give somebody an idea or a realization that these things really are real, whether if we want to believe them or not.